The biggest advance of the abortion industry in America truly has been, as of late, the passage of Obamacare.
The abortion industry, she says, the abortion industry. You know, it's kind of like the defense industry or even the military-industrial complex, but for abortion. You know, the abortion industrial complex.
The biggest advance of the abortion industry in America truly has been, as of late, the passage of Obamacare. That's why it's essential that we use the 2010 midterms, too, to elect a Congress that will make undoing the damage of Obamacare its first priority.
Because of the abortion industry. Former Alaska Governor and Republican vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin speaking at a West Houston megachurch last night for money. It was a paid speech. Her reported speaking fee is $100,000. Last night, that fee was apparently paid by a conservative media group that runs anti-abortion ads. I don't really know what she means by the abortion industry, but clearly the anti-abortion industry is paying very well this year. The idea that there's government funding for abortion services in the health reform bill is, of course, bullpucky. But in the fundraising juggernaut of the anti-abortion world, that's sort of beside the point. The profoundly profane and excellent longtime political blog Wonkette probably put the finest point on this today when they wrote about Palin's for-profit anti-abortion speech, quote, "Of course, the pro-choice folks were angry about health reform precisely because the administration created all these hoops to make sure that no federal money was spent on abortions, specifically to not anger pro-life Democrats. Apparently they shouldn't have bothered and should have just instituted a big money for your fetus program instead, because the Republicans are going to complain about it anyway." God bless Wonkette. Big dollars for your fetus. What's important about this speech is not just that conservatives are running on supposedly pro-choice and their terms pro-abortion policy that isn't real, that they have made something up about abortion rights to rile up their anti-abortion base. That is not news. That's Tuesday. That's any other day of the week that ends in Y. That is not a novel thing. What is important and novel about this for this year's elections is that Sarah Palin, influential conservative celebrity without portfolio, is using her inexplicable but giant platform as a conservative celebrity to argue that the right wants this year's elections to be about abortion rights. You really want to have a national debate about abortion rights? This year, the year that Republicans are running the most extreme anti-abortion crusading candidates that have ever run in 1 year for national office, you want to have a national debate about abortion rights when Republicans are running all of these candidates whose position on abortion rights is that the government should force girls and women who have been raped to bear the child of the rapist or of the relative who impregnated them through incest? This year, you really want to have a national debate about abortion rights. That is a Sarah Palin for-profit invitation that every Democrat in the country should be very excited to RSVP to.